come to the affordability, we have any other option. You will be ending up studying like 60 hours per week. I've asked one of the students, I've never seen you studying, you are just having fun and doing that. And he said,
there are over 20 MBBS colleges in Georgia.
Yeah.
What were your initial plans and how did you choose SEU specifically?
I heard about SEU and then I searched the YouTube videos, I've searched about it on the Google everywhere, and then I ended up obviously this university. I was 100% right. I was 100% right. I'm not regretting to get the admission in this university. I really like it. Yeah.
Lovely. Could you share with our students what is the per year fees you are paying to study MBBS at SEU and what are the approximate living expenses you plan on having on your stay here?
My fees is $5,500 per year, which I have paid half of that for first semester and half of the fees I'm going to pay in the next semester. Okay. And the living expenses, it all depends on you. If you choose a hostel, so you can get a hostel like with $280, $300 per month with the mess. If you want to choose without mess, you will get hostels between 180 to 200, something around this. You can get your mess outside the university, like their private mess system, that tiffin service.
Correct.
So you can get this for about between $100 and $140. And if you want to live in your apartment, it depends on you, like how much you want to spend on your luxury. You can get $400 1 BHK or 2 BHK or $500 2 BHK. It depends on you.
You said about tiffin service, which is also very good because sometimes students are not really acquainted to the mess food.
Of course.
It's very important for students to know that no matter you're from India, Pakistan or whichever country, there are loads of tiffin services where they will make the kind of food that probably you eat at home or your cultural food, which is very good for like around maybe $100, $150 a month. You can get tiffin service to your door every single day, which is a very good thing that people of Georgia do for our Indian students.
Yeah.
What would you say is your schedule like in these past few days at SU? How many hours a day do you have classes and how many days in a week do you have classes? And how are those classes spaced out? If you could maybe just explain it so the students know how to plan themselves.
People are studying all 6 days except Sundays.
Okay.
It depends what group you are in, what subjects you are studying, what semester you are in. I am studying 6 days a week. For example, today is Saturday and I have only one class, which is body structure imaging, 8 p.m. till 9 p.m. So I have only one class. And Thursday, similarly, I have only one class. And after that, my Tuesday is packed from 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. So it depends. It totally depends. So you will be ending up studying like more or less 60 hours per week.
But that would be 60 hours of just classes or studies on your own?
So
combined.
Yeah.
Yes. So it would be around 3 to 4 days and around 4 to 5 hours classes per day in a week. Could you let me know, Awais, how did your marks and affordability of MBBS back home affect your decision in doing medicine at that time?
India and Pakistan, they have the similar stories when it comes to the merit. We have a big population. This is something I can say proudly that medical of India and medical of Pakistan is world-class medical. If you go to any NHS setup, any hospital in UK, you will find more than 80% of the doctors are Indian or Pakistani.
Correct.
Why? Because we have the high standard medical studies in our countries. If the standards are that high, I believe that Pakistani and Indian doctors are better than UK and American doctors.
Yes.
And I'm saying this with my experience and I'm saying this with 100% honesty. If we have that high level of medical studies there, obviously we will have the higher merit system as well. So obviously 99% of the students like me, they do not have that much grades to get the admission there. We are not lucky enough.
Correct.
Obviously, so I had to choose another option.
Okay.
And when it comes to affordability, obviously in Pakistan and India is again same, because the private universities, they have like millions and millions of fees every year. Obviously we can't afford that much fees.
Correct.
So obviously then it comes to the affordability. We have any other option than MBBS abroad.
Correct. And Awais, could you tell me what are your plans after you finish MBBS? Do you plan on answering USMLE, going to US, lab going to UK, or do you plan on going back home and serving people?
I am a little bit like I'm confused, but what I'm going to do is for sure is that I'm going to do USMLE for sure. Okay. I'm 100% certain that I'm going to do it.
Yep.
And also I'm going to pass my back home Pakistan PMDC test as well.
Okay.
So I will be,
Keeping your options open.
Yeah.
That's very good, because since you spent 6 years, you shouldn't not have your options. And if you can prepare from the start for these competitive exams, it's good that you stay mentally prepared, so that when the day comes, it's not like, oh, I need more time. You've already prepared for those exams, and you can either plan on going abroad or coming back home and serving your people. So that's a great decision that you're keeping both your options open.
Of course, yeah. And I might do PLAB as
Well, for all you know. If you're answering US Assembly and back home, you probably prepare for
and
PLAB
it sounds heavy, but you know what? If you are preparing for US Assembly, I think you're eligible to pass PLAB as well, and you're back home as well. So that should not be a problem for you.
The curriculum at the end of the day is almost the same. It's only the structure that is different of every exam. Because the curriculum stays the same for all students. It's just the timing and the structure, the way the exam is slightly different here and there. So if you're prepared well enough, you can give all 3 exams as well. Last question for this session, I would like to ask Awais, what is one message you have for anybody aspiring to become a doctor?
So my message is, again, do not come to medicine if you are not passionate enough. That is only one message for all the medical students. Unfortunately, I've seen few students here, they have a lot of distractions. They are just having fun and they're not studying. I've asked one of the students, I've never seen you studying, you are just having fun and doing this stuff. And he said, I'm just put my MBBS degree into the frame and I'm going to put this on the wall. I'm not interested in medicine.
Correct.
My parents asked me to do that and I came over. Please do not do this. Do not abuse medicine. So that is my only one and only message to you.
Lovely. And if on the other hand you are passionate about MBBS, make sure nothing stops you on that journey, and make sure you stay persistent until you get what you want in life. Do not settle for less. And I thank you all for tuning in and listening, and I thank you, Awais,
thank you very much.
for
Thank
your
you for
time.
having me.
It was lovely speaking with you.
Thank you.